Hi guys, it's Willow, and today I'm back watching The Last Kingdom. This is episode 5. In the last episode, Uhtred got married to Mildred, who is Oddr's goddaughter, and she had a lot of debt. So that was a little trick by Alfred, which made Uhtred extremely angry with Alfred. It caused an argument, and there's a lot of tension between them now. I think Uhtred's starting to realize how dangerous Alfred is, and that he was using Alfred to get what he wanted, but Alfred was using him to get what he wanted. So I don't think Uhtred realized he was being played too, which is just like what Brida was saying. There was a time skip, and Uhtred and Mildred have got very fond of each other. They're having a baby together, or they had a baby actually, a son. While Uhtred was a hostage for the Danes for a month. It was a truce between the Danes and the Saxons, while Earl Abel was avenging his brother was it in Ireland? I don't know. I think it was in Ireland. Young Ragnar and Brida were there, and Uhtred found out that Ragnar and Brida are together now, and they found out that he's married and it has a child on the way. And that made Ragnar very angry because he realized that Uhtred's now tied down to the Saxons with this child that he wants to go back to. He won't stay with Ragnar and Brida because he wants to go back to that child. I think he saw in that moment that Uhtred was going to, put them first, not his revenge, potentially in the future. I don't think Uhtred saw that he can't play both sides and not lose one of his families, because either way he's going to lose one of his families. There's a war between the Danes and the Saxons. One side's going to win, and if he keeps playing like he is, he might just end up losing both. So I think that's something he still has to discover. But yeah, in this episode, I think he's going to meet his son. There's going to be a battle, I think. We'll see if there are any casualties, and then hopefully Uhtred gets to meet his son. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. We'll see where we go from there. Hopefully he doesn't lose anyone yet. Yeah, so I'm excited to get into it, so let's go.
Stolen and raised as a Dane. Now I find myself bound.
He sounds so much more angry in the recap.
I have a Christian wife.
That is another point. He says to Alfred that he prays to God. He doesn't see himself as a Christian.
And a sly servant I cannot trust.
A sly servant I cannot trust? I didn't pick up on that. Interesting.
Never fight him.
Well, they're about to.
Destiny is all.
Destiny is all.
Mildred!
Mildred,
Mildred, thank God.
what are you doing here?
You must come with me. The Danes could be here at any time.
Cannot go with you.
Yes, you can. You must.
The peace is over, then what of Uhtred?
Mildred, the Danes have broken the truce. We have killed all the hostages given to us, and they will have done the same. If Uhtred has survived, it can only be as a traitor, a Dane.
No.
Regardless, it is no longer safe for you here. You must come with me.
Is this a good idea? See, I didn't pick up that he was sly, but if they put that in the introduction, I'm a bit worried about him being involved in stuff now. Has the battle already happened?
Don't just pull at the buggy, you'll have it torn. Find out what holds it. How much for your horse? He's not for sale. I'll give you twice its worth.
Have any washed up alive?
Not on my beach. God's taken hundreds of friends of yours.
Yeah, he does still dress like a Dane.
He has your look, definitely.
Edward.
They are here. Order, Wolf here.
Lord,
Difficult times, which we will face head on.
never rest. Do we march as one, Lord, or are we to split?
We are split. You both shall ride towards the Severn River to face Ubba. I shall ride south to face Guthrum. Even in victory, we can never be sure of our surviving numbers. Some of Guthrum's ships will have made it to shore, and I cannot let him simply walk through Wessex. He must be faced.
Abba's more dangerous now. So is that one of his children as well?
My God, girl. You're a lovely field to plough. Lord! Forgive me, Lord. This never happened before. I swear it'll never happen again. It was the girl's idea.
It was not.
Where's my wife?
It was not my idea.
Where's my wife and
Look,
child?
wait, Lord. She's with Lord Udder, the younger. Yes, Lord. He took the lady and your son. She went willingly, Lord, to protect the
My
child.
son.
Yes, Lord. You have a son. Handsome little man he is. Looks like his father.
I should really take your balls for this desecration.
Yes, Lord. No, Lord. Please.
I don't care for you, your wife, your children, or your...
But he made me do it with the promise of a coin.
It was false promise, Lord. I have no coin.
I'll need a fresh horse, food and drink.
What?
Yours was it?
Who is
My
this woman?
house is not your house.
No, Lord. Beg your pardon, Lord.
My
Oh,
land is not your land. Treat me as a fool again and I'll kill you.
Oh, it's because he's doing it in his house.
I believe you would.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Leave me. Uhtred. Son of Uhtred.
It was a shock to my system. I feel like this show hasn't been so graphic, like a little bit, but I feel like it's getting more graphic every episode.
We outnumber them if you count the farm boys and women, Lord.
You fear them, Lothridge?
I do not. Though some do.
It's not about fear, it's about strategy. We hold the high ground, they must come to us.
And if they decide to wait, Lord?
Why would they?
Because we are sat isolated on this high ground.
And supplies are low.
They don't know that. For now, we stay put. On this hill.
Oh, hello. Story.
Lord? They are gathering and they are watching. They have the high ground, but I do not want to wait. So, when do I attack? I'll cast the runes, story. I will need a clear answer.
Yeah, so he does want to go fast. But is he going to listen to his wizard? What is he doing?
They sit on top, but that's not an advantage. This is a feather from their camp, bone dry and faded. Water runs down the hill, not up. You have your wish, Lord, and
They don't know that. Jesus, they do know it now.
they will surrender or die. And then we move into the Heart of Wizards.
Interesting. Well, he's not using magic, he's using logic. What a fraud.
Advance! 1, 2, horsemen approaching!
Maybe Uhtred will advise them to attack.
You've been killed.
That you are not as a miracle, or something less godly.
Where is she? What? Where's my wife and child? She's safe. You brought her here? She's safe. Did you not hear him? Safe. I took her to safety. Mildred is with my own wife. On my land, in my house, where she has lived happily in the past. Put away your dagger. Swear that you haven't laid a hand on her.
Lord,
You need to control your temper.
you will take your blade away from my lord, and you will do it now. You have my word that neither Mildred nor your son have been harmed. I swear, do as I ask.
Treason, but what can we expect?
Enough! This infantile argument! Disperse, all of you! Now! Your wife remains my goddaughter. You should be thanking my son, not threatening him. Now you come to me when your thinking is clear, and you explain to me why you are still breathing. And stupid!
Well,
You are back from the dead and unchanged. All you have to do was get down from your horse and ask, have you seen my wife?
Then young Otto wouldn't have himself. You've seen her? She's well?
She's well. The child, however,
Sickly?
ugly.
Like his father?
Worse. With the smallest of pebbles for a penis.
Like his father?
If you wish to see him for yourself, Arsling, I say you leave the way you came. I'm serious. We are stuck on this hill, and here we will die.
We have the ground, the
But they know that you're starving, so
Food for how many days? 2, 3, 4?
enough time for Alfred to arrive. You yourself have reported that the storms have taken most of Guthrumshire.
But not all.
But enough, perhaps. So we wait.
We give Alfred as much time as possible.
I will offer negotiations. While these negotiations are taking place, we will send out hunting parties, several.
I'll attend these negotiations with Abba.
You have not been invited.
It's my right.
tension is crazy.
If the other hostages were killed, how did he survive?
He was taken as a child by the Danes and he survived. You would do well to follow him. Follow him? Or listen to what he has to say, Lord, is what I meant.
I don't know what that man is called, the one that's friends with Richard now. I like him, but I don't know his name.
Lord Abba. May I present the Lord Odda?
Is there more than one of you?
Lord Abba? Odda's Alfred's most trusted general.
I don't give a shit who he is.
Though I do invite you to return to your ships. Guthrum may have broken the peace, but there's no need for Abba to do likewise.
We will not be returning to our ships.
And I shall not be moving from this hill. You have no business in Wessex.
My business is to kill you.
You may try.
Guthrum's fleet's gone. Njord reached out from the deep and dragged Guthrum's fleet down to the seabed.
You're lying.
I watched the fleet die and its men go under.
Story, what do you say?
Lord, I do not see for Guthrum. I see for you.
Story's a man who has to stick up his... Didn't see that coming either.
No, that's a lie. It's all lies. Look at his eyes.
You're next to die, Abba. And I know it. I cast the runes.
That's an even bigger lie.
Well, Ragnar the Fearless is with the gods, and they're angry at you. You allow his death to go unpunished.
Avenging Ragnar is not my business. That's for his son.
You're next to die, Abba.
Then fight me! And you'll see who's next to die. Fight me!
Good. We're negotiating.
You will not say another word. He will not say another word. He will not. No.
So easy to rage bait.
What now, eh? Where we left standing in shit.
Now we have time.
How? If it's possible, you'd made them want to kill us even more.
We should attack.
Yeah, he might be right. Who is she?
My men are good men. Though half of them are armed only with reaping hooks. They're here.
Reaping hooks can kill.
There's a bug on me.
Goaded him only to make him doubt. It'll take a little while for the doubt to clear. You have your time. But I say again, we should attack.
We attack, we'll be outflanked. My men will die. All of them. I know each of them. I'd hoped this hill and Alfred might save them. They'll take Wessex.
What if we were able to outflank the Danes?
How?
We burn their ships. Even if it's just 3 or 4, they'd be running to the fire.
Then we attack.
They'll be disorganized. No shield wall.
Who would set the fires?
I will.
Always him.
Alone.
You have it.
If we succeed, Lord, you'll have saved Wessex.
Sounds like a good plan, but doesn't always go according to plan.
If he succeeds, fires the ships, it will undoubtedly cause panic amongst the Danes.
Which is the aim?
How best do we use that panic?
If he tries to kill...
Is an attack likely to be successful? To escape this hill. We could return to Winchester without the loss of a single man.
Excepting Uhtred.
Yeah, he wants Uhtred dead. So he wants to use this opportunity to kill Uhtred and completely destroy the plan. So, perfect. Great. Well, how is he going to get out of this one then? Unless he doesn't... Unless Alorda doesn't listen.
He will die. You can call him a hero.
Depends if he listens to his son or he starts to realize his son is a bit of a backstabber, I guess, because he also knows that his son tried to support Alfred's nephew.
We shall be moving. Soon.
Moving, Lord.
Ealdorman Uhtred has volunteered himself to distract the Danes. He will endeavor to set alight a number of their ships.
He is gone.
Yes.
Alone.
Yes. If he should succeed in causing this distraction, we will move.
In which direction, Lord?
Ready your men.
Such a backstabber. I know Uhtred has been antagonizing him, but this could be at the detriment of his own people. They could kill Abba now. So he's going to be off guard. It's the perfect time to attack. So I wonder what did happen to Guthrum. If he's like washed up somewhere else. I mean, not knowing where he is isn't necessarily a good thing. It isn't a good thing.
I see nothing on the river. We will soon be first light.
Can you not speak?
Time to go.
We're ready. But to do what?
Are they going to fake us out?
He's done it. Look, he's fired the ships. We attack.
Okay, good.
Lord, you wait. Lord, what? The ships have been fired.
Oh no.
It's him. I know it. Yes.
I wonder if...
You saw them dying on the hill.
Yeah. He needs to go.
Lord?
Oh, I hope he has... Is he going to have to go one-on-one with Abba?
You! Uhtred! Ragnarsson! You! Are you afraid of me? Man on man!
Oh, don't do it. There's a crowd of them around you. Although it could be a good distraction for the army to come in. No, he's gonna do it. Come on, advance a bit more quickly than that. You're giving them the chance to get their bearings. Going that slowly.
I'll fight you, Abba, if that's what you want. But you'll die.
Fetch him a shield.
Barefoot.
You're half naked, Lord. You might catch a chill.
This will not take long. Was it you the fires?
Must have been the gods. They're angry with you.
Is it...
First blood or to the death?
I think obviously to the death in this situation. Is it just me that gets nervous, like, when it's a one-on-one but your enemy is surrounding you? Like, I would not trust any of these men to not just stab me in the back. God damn it, the army's so slow. Did he nick a... The first piece of advice he gets is not to fight Abba. And that's all he wants to do. Oh, his arm. Close one. Oh. We got him? Oh, that was gruesome. gruesome. That must be the most gruesome thing in the show so far.
Go to Valhalla, Lord.
Wow, I didn't expect him to go in the first season. Wow. But now you're surrounded by the enemy. Like, there was no way this is gonna end well for you. The army's gonna come in just in the nick of time. Right? Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, this is great. Their own tactics against them. Oh my god. Wow, that was perfect irony. Wow. I didn't expect him to kill Abba. I thought they were gonna come in like right before. I didn't realize that he was gonna die. I didn't expect him to die. I just expected them to get interrupted.
God knows you deserve it.
Just put it down on your shoe. For all the things on the show.
Badly.
Oh no.
He kept his word.
Yeah, he kept his word, and was he gonna die because of it?
He's a good man.
I want Abba buried with his axe.
His axe is gone. Young Otter wants him cut into pieces.
No, that can't happen.
He would have done the same.
He is Abba, as close as the Danes will ever come to a king.
You have a task ahead. You go directly to Alfred and you kneel at his feet and tell the bastard you have saved Wessex.
No, I'll go to Mildred.
If you don't do it, some other bugger will. And there will be reward.
Men have seen it. They know what I've done. Let them tell Alfred.
I don't know. Otto will probably ruin it for you.
Lord, I want to thank you for not abandoning me. I know that would have been a choice. A reasonable choice. I'll go to your estate now to see Mildred and my son.
You served Alfred well today.
Thank you, Lord.
Respect, mutual respect. Yeah, good on him for keeping his word. He didn't even like Uhtred, but he knew that was wrong. It's probably not great that his son's gonna take over his title and everything, I presume. Oh, he's watching her. Guthrum, Ragnar, and Brida. There's the other half of the Dane army, you don't know where they are. Oh, okay.
Forgive me. You look too beautiful to disturb.
They're actually quite cute.
Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
Is the son of another Uhtred and another. Day after we go home. And then to Winchester.
The three of us. Yes.
I'll go to Alfred. And he'll forward my feet.
He will.
He will. He'll free us of our debt at the very least.
That sounds way too positive, I'm not so sure.
And I'd like Uhtred to be baptized. In Winchester.
He did not seem to care.
Uhtred is what I want. God is good, Uhtred.
Or I mean, if he doesn't believe in either god, then I guess there's no harm in his child being baptized. But if he believes more in the Danish gods, then
They have not yet gone to battle. This is good.
No more than usual. I worry that I do not inspire them. That they do not see me as a warrior. Lord, it is order.
oh, is he gonna be the first to?
What is this?
Oh, if he takes the credit.
The great battle of Kernwood, Lord. What I have a gift for you.
Oh,
Abba is dead. His army is defeated. This is true. It is, Lord.
2 days ago.
Praise God, praise him.
Well, then Wessex is saved.
Oh,
Guthrum will have no choice now but to make peace. His lands will be your lands and more. Wessex is saved.
I mean, he didn't exactly take credit, but he didn't like tell him who should have credit, so it's very annoying.
Everybody's walking to the palace. Celebration. Must be a celebration of prayers. I believe you did this.
Coming, but you need to pray here, outside. The palace is full. There will be ale and food available for everyone. Uhtred? You are here before me now.
I am. And with my child.
Oh, God be praised. You are alive.
Of course I'm alive. Why shouldn't I be alive?
You were wearing my hafters. We thought you were dead.
No, Father, I was at Canwit. I fought at Canwit. Dare not say. I'll see Alfred now.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sure that cannot be resolved given time. Uhtred.
I'll see Alfred.
No, Uhtred. Alfred is at peace. Uhtred, please.
What are they doing?
Uhtred, please. Uhtred! Uhtred, your sword!
Forgive me, but I'm told that you believe me dead.
Uhtred, this is not the time.
Father Beocca here believed me dead. And yet just days ago, I was at Canwit with Lord Odda. It was Lord Odda and I who devised our battle plan. Did the boy not say?
Uhtred, stop now.
Perhaps you'd like to speak now.
Odda, you will say nothing.
Perhaps you'd like to describe Ubba's death.
Lord, I would like to invite the aldermen here to join us in giving thanks and prayer.
Giving thanks? For what? For victory? For the death of the pagan? Who do you think killed the pagan?
I cannot save you.
I fought Ubba man on man and I killed him. It was his axe against my sword. This sword! Is there any man here who denies? Be still. Everyone.
I mean, nobody has denied it.
I have heard enough. You have said enough. This is not seemly. Now sheathe your sword and remember where you stand. You have broken the peace of Christ and you have brought weapons into a sacred place.
Lord, I'm telling you the
You will
truth.
go directly to the courtyard and you will wait for me to pass judgment.
Judgment? For what?
I've done nothing. You will be quiet!
This is not the thanks he wanted.
We will continue with a moment of silence to help find the peace once more.
This interruption cannot be allowed to go unpunished. It must be death.
Death?
Peace be with you, my dear.
That's too far. Death for interrupting prayer? I don't know what the rules were, but that seems a bit extreme.
Why are you unable to reason, to show patience?
All I expect is justice.
And it comes to those who have faith.
Now is not the time to talk of faith.
Now is precisely the time. Now is when it's needed.
I'll have none of it.
He doesn't listen.
You're too ready with anger.
That's true.
There's a bad spirit within you that needs to be exorcised.
Oh,
You should look to God. I'll pray
the
for you.
exorcism of Uhtred.
Humility is what you need.
What I need, woman, is justice.
Hmm. Oh.
Be sober.
Delicate.
You are to grovel.
What, again?
With me.
All I did was abscond from a monastery.
Alderman Wolfere,
You know this wretch, I believe.
we've met.
The king has sent me to punish you, along with Ethelwald here. What his wife would like is for me to pull your guts through your smelly...
Elswith is forever inventive.
Lady, you are to go to Elswith for comfort. She waits in the chapel. Do you know what the punishment is for drawing your sword before the king?
Fine. Payable to the church, no doubt.
Death. But Alfred is feeling merciful. You will not dangle. Not today. He wants your assurance you will keep the peace.
What peace?
His peace, you fool. It does not matter a gnat's that you killed Ubba. What matters is that Odda the Younger has claimed the credit.
Oh, he did claim the credit.
Odda becomes one of the richest men in Wessex, and men will want to praise his bravery.
My bravery.
Not a gnat's. The sun now shines from Odda the Younger's, and it is blinding. Do you understand me?
Okay, that is really annoying.
Grovel. You are to dress like a girl, go on your knees, and be humiliated.
Oh my god.
I won't grovel.
Then Elsworth gets a wish and I pull your guts through. Which would it be? On your knees.
Oh, that's horrible.
Now you will crawl all the way to the palace, where you will kiss the cross. God and the king will forgive you. Go.
Oh my god. Yeah, I understand that Uhtred is quick to anger and he has a temper, but he shouldn't have done that. But equally, knowing that he hasn't had the credit for this is his reward for killing Abba, is also crazy. Yeah. He is just very full of anger. Arguably, it's understandable, but he doesn't know how to play the game. Okay, that's really embarrassing with everyone watching.
I will lead, but you owe me.
What?
Oh! Oh Lord, I am a sinner! Do not look at me! I am a sinner, Lord, as big a sinner as you will ever see. I have known women, Lord! Lots and lots of women. I have squeezed and kissed them all. I have rested my head on the bosoms of beautiful but bad women, Lord, forgive me. I have lost count of the number of women I have had, but I know it is exactly half the number of I have caressed. Oh God, I love. Send me an angel, Lord, so you can hump it. Angel, Lord, please, I beg you.
Yeah, was that to show the hypocrisy?
Much late.
That was real of him, honestly.
Kiss my ass, you and your God.
Oh.
Uhtred! Uhtred, stop!
We're leaving this place.
We can't.
We're leaving. Collect your belongings.
It'll be dark soon, and there's a baptism.
Oh, he is not letting his son get baptized now.
The priest will whisper lies and deceit into his ears, and I'll drown him in water.
You're just angry! Why are you saying this?
We'll stay tonight no longer. We'll find you in the morning.
Where are you going?
Drinking. I love.
When we appreciate
What did she do?
the small, the manageable,
Okay, I can't.
eager, delighting, the song enveloping that makes you feel at home.
That's so disrespectful of him, honestly. I understand being humiliated and being frustrated and finding out how unjust everything is, but that was not her fault at all.
Can't stay in Wessex.
You have a wife, a child you could not wait to see. Where would you go? Odda is afraid that you will kill him.
Tell him I might. Tell him each night before he goes to bed. I need to find wealth. But here it's impossible.
We become Danes and we plunder. Men will follow you. Those men we have schooled, others who were at Kernwick, they will follow you. We find wealth and we take it.
Here in Wessex?
No, You didn't at your own table. Cornwallen. We take it from the Britons. Think. I'll do the same. But why should Otter be rewarded and not us?
Can they tell me his name? Like, I haven't picked up his name once. He does just want to be a free man and do his own thing, but he's got a wife and a kid now. And look at her, she's a Christian. She wants her baby to be baptized, so she will believe that her baby, you know, won't get into heaven. You're just punishing her because you got punished. I don't think that's fair.
I was not expecting you home so soon. Did the baptism go well?
It's a fine tree.
Good day, lady.
A miserable day.
Where was it felled, this tree?
On the top ridge, Lord.
On my land?
Yes, Lord, I'm taking it to Wiggles Mill for splitting.
So if I go to Wigglef, you'll tell me how many such trees he split. And you'll show me the timber. How much is a tree like this worth? 8, 9 shillings? How much does he pay you for my timber?
Uhtred, no!
You be quiet.
Uhtred!
Great, he found an excuse to do it. But we know the real reason he wanted to kill him. It's because...
That was justice.
Yeah. Look, I'm not hating on Uhtred. He's a bit difficult. There's a lot of reasons why he is the way he is. I don't dislike his character at all. In fact, I enjoy his character. I just think that was his choices at the end that were very selfish. I understand why he has all these emotions. He's went through a lot. He has a lot of conflict within himself and his identity. You know, he's a very angry person. He's lost a lot of people, but he made some very permanent choices for his own gain to get back Northumbria. He made the choice to work with Alfred, to give him a year of service. He made that choice. He also made the choice to marry Mildred and continue to work with Alfred. Yes, he didn't choose the debt, but it wasn't hidden, like Alfred said. But I do understand that that was a trick. So I get that part. But again, he chose to have a wife. I'm not really talking about the debt part. I'm talking about the fact that he chose to have a wife, which tied him to the Saxons. He made that choice. Now, he's making the choice to destroy all of that. And I think it's very selfish. It's only going to get worse for him. And it's going to get worse for the people that he's not just making choices for himself anymore. He's making choices for his wife and his son. Before he got a wife last episode, I would have said, you know what, it's your choice to kind of do all this stuff and it will impact you only. But it's your choice. Since he has become married, he should be thinking about his wife and child, but I feel like he's not at all. I feel like he wanted to get back to his wife and son, so he helped Alfred light the fire and he helped Old Order fight and kill Abba. Then what happened was he expected to get back. Alfred did say, like, if he died that he'd clear his debt for his son. I don't think he promised that he'd clear his debt if he killed Abba or anything like that, or if he helped. I don't think. I'm gonna have to rewatch to see if I'm wrong. I only remember him saying he'd clear his debt if he died. However, I could be wrong on that. So if he did say he'd clear his debt for this, then that is completely unfair. I understand why he'd be emotional, but I think what happened was he expected he'd get a reward for killing Abba. He even had that conversation right after killing Abba where he was like, oh, no, I'll go to my wife and son, there's so many witnesses. They'll tell Alfred and I'll get my reward. And then he said to his wife, we're going to go back, my debt's going to be cleared, we'll do this and this. He was being really positive. Unfortunately, Otter goes and takes the credit. I didn't know, it wasn't very clear at first if he had taken the credit or if they just didn't know if who would kill Abba, because he didn't say like, oh, I killed Abba. He just handed the axe, so I guess it was implied. So I didn't know if he had taken credit, but after hearing that he did take credit, that is like completely unfair. However, I think that's just what led to this kind of outrage and like kind of breakdown from Uhtred, or anger, is because he expected his debt to be cleared, he expected land, he expected some sort of reward, but he didn't go to Alfred first. Somebody took the credit. He gets there, he isn't being celebrated, or he isn't getting any rewards, so I understand that. And then he's forced to like grovel. I understand all the feelings, like anger, humiliation, bubbling up, and it seems he does have anger issues. I mean, that's been very clear throughout the entire show. But objectively, going into, you know, the place of prayer, taking out your sword and yelling at everyone, and then, you know, saying like, your god can kiss my, and then refusing to baptize this child, running off, becoming a pagan, sorry, not becoming a pagan, becoming a raider, that those are selfish actions. Those are not wise actions. So in all fairness, he doesn't think the consequences through of everything he does. He's quite impulsive. He thought, I'm just gonna go in and like wave my sword about and shout at him and intimidate him into giving me a reward. And in fact, that pushes him further from giving a reward, because he's a king. Alfred's a king and everyone's watching, and this guy's just stormed in and waved his sword around and interrupted prayer. And I think like death is a bit too extreme of a punishment for that, but still, it's very disrespectful. It's obviously like not gonna put anything in Uhtred's favor or anything like that. So it might be like satisfying in the moment to like yell at everyone, but he really needs to like sit things through and not be so impulsive. Sit and not be impulsive, think about things, and think about the consequences. Because it seems like everything that's happened in the past few episodes, he hasn't thought really, like, he's been thinking in terms of how this is gonna get me land, get me wealth. He's not been thinking in terms of like building respect with the nobles, keeping, you know, a positive image of yourself. And it's probably like what he learned from being a Dane for such a long time, is that they would just intimidate each other, and, you know, a lot of it is quite like violent, and like he wasn't raised you know, at court, like he doesn't know how to play the game to kind of get what he wants calmly or anything, and Oda unfortunately did know how to play the game, so that's why he's got the credit there. It's really annoyed me at the end how he's refused to baptize his son, because there would be no harm in baptizing his son. He has a Christian wife, he took a Christian wife, that was his choice, and now he's lost her. Like, I think he's lost that relationship with her, because he's just killed a friend of her father's that she introduced as a friend of her father's, who she really cares about. He was doing dodgy shit, but Uhtred had it out for him. Like, he wanted to kill that man. He wanted an excuse to kill that man. Now, do I think that a guy maybe deserved death? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are there, but he just like didn't even have like a chance to defend himself. He just got run down by a horse. I don't know. I mean, that's arguably, sorry. Maybe arguably he did the right thing there, to get rid of that guy. Maybe he would have, you know, been a detriment to him, but I just feel like that it just seemed like it was done out of anger, like he was getting back. He was angry, humiliated, frustrated. He sees this guy that he wants kind of gone, he hates, and he just like finds an excuse to run him down. That's kind of just what it seemed like, even if he was right. So it's a bit of a difficult one. And then obviously his wife was horrified, like mortified, like that was someone she cared about. So she's mad. She's gonna be mad about the baptism and about him killing that guy, justifiably. So yeah, he's just created a whole new mess of problems. I feel like every episode there are more problems being created, and that's the only thing. I think it's just some really impulsive decisions. And I think if he was a free man, he would be, you know, fine to decide to run off and quit the Saxons and switch teams again and start raiding. But if he decides to do that with a wife and kid, he could end up getting his wife and kid killed, or he could just end up not seeing them again because they go back to court or whatever. He becomes, you know, an outlaw. So it's really messy, and I don't know what his friend is called. I don't know his name, but I'll learn it. He said, you know, think on it. I'll do the same. But hopefully Uhtred does think about it and think things through and think about the consequences, because it could be really severe now that he's so tied to the Saxons. Sorry for the rant. I guess some people might think it's justified because, you know, Alfred's hypocritical and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, Alfred is the king, and it's kind of what is known versus like what is kind of secret. So like if somebody commits a crime and everyone knows about it, he has to punish it. It is hypocrisy because he is sleeping with all those women and indulging in stuff, and he's like lying about it, being like, oh, I have to suffer all this, like, you know, not eating meat and not sleeping with women. But he does, so it is hypocrisy. But his nephew is caught sleeping with all these women in public in the streets. He's like caught drunk, caught like sleeping. It's like very public, so he can't not like punish that, if that makes sense. And arguably Alfred's just, he's got his own agenda, so it's not like he hasn't, you know, helped Uhtred out in some ways. It's just that he uses Uhtred uses him, vice versa. And unfortunately, Odin, you have to play the game a bit better there and get the credit, which is super annoying. I get that. He was off the entire episode. So another thing, moving on, Abba died. I'm really shocked that Abba died. Like, from the first episode we had that, you know, don't fight Abba, like whatever you do. I thought maybe he would become like a, you know, more of a permanent or like recurring figure, but yeah, he died. It was so gruesome. Like, oh my god. Honestly, I'm kind of gonna miss him. He was really funny. Like, the church scene with King Edward, I thought that was hilarious. He had some pretty good scenes. But yeah, he was impulsive too. It was very similar. He was impulsive and he was angry, and, you know, that got him killed. So Uhtred needs to be careful, really, because the Saxons are very, very different. They're not like that. But yeah, I feel like I've ranted for a really long time. I don't know, what else was there? Earl Otter's dying or dead, so I think Otter's gonna take over his land. I'm not sure if there's much else to comment on apart from, you know, Uhtred having a son now, how that's gonna impact things, his decisions. Hopefully he does take his child and his wife into account. That's all I can say. I don't think he's completely effed things up. I just think he's made a couple bad decisions there. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'm excited to get into more of it and see what decisions he makes. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.